Yeah, fuck that. I ain't trying to do DoorDash and live down here. What's up, Silence is Golden? What's going on? Yeah, I was thinking about doing that shit tonight. It's too cold. I don't know. Yeah, roads don't look that good either. Staying in. Just laying in bed. Yeah, I've been doing the same thing, to be honest. Nothing really to do when it's super cold, you know? Cold out here. Took a nap today. Was just tired, you know? Tried to walk around the town. I was freezing to death. I thought I was gonna get some, like frostbite on my fucking face. So hibernate like a bear. Yeah, it's hibernation season. Pretty much, man. Yep, basically what it is. I can't wait till the winter's over, though. I hate it. Hate the winter. Oh, Cheryl. Yeah, that's an Anthony quote. Yeah, another day, same kid. Yep, pretty much, dude. What's going on, Nick? I gotta go to the temp agency Monday. See if I can get a job quicker. Yeah, especially with the cost of living and how things are unaffordable. It's like you're working to kind of get your needs met. That's it. What it seems like. Unless you live with your parents rent free and you enjoy yourself, or you get a decent job that's comfortable, you know, shit like that. Yeah, there you go. At least it's something, right? If you can manage to save 1K, that's good though. That's not bad, man. Make you pay rent. Maybe try to negotiate with them. Tell them like I want to be able to save more money to better myself, you know. So they can charge you less rent, or maybe negotiate to not pay. You know, they got a trash job market. Yeah, I feel like it's. Yeah, I heard some things about it, but I feel like it could be good for landscapers, possibly. I don't know. Better. I mean, it's not necessarily better weather, but I can't stand the cold. But it's on my list. I don't know if it's something a place I want to live at though. That's why I was asking in the community post if anyone lives down there and email me and talk to me about it. You know. So 300. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Tell your parents that you want to save your money. 300's a lot. Tell your parents how am I supposed to save money if I keep giving it to you? You know. Government benefits. Yeah, that's pathetic, man. That's selfish on them. That's for sure. Why don't they go out there and get a job? That's what I think. They put in the effort to try to better the situation, so they won't ask you for rent money. And to give you like a more quality, you know? What's wrong with these parents, you know? I guess at least my dad was better with that, you know? It's not loose. Just fucking cold. I was thinking about doing DoorDash and Lyft today, but it's just so cold out. I just can't bear the fucking cold out here. Yeah, yeah, I get it, man. It's hard to when these parents don't seem to try to hear you out, you know? It's pathetic. Not every parent will listen to that. But if you're going to the military, it's not gonna. They won't be asking you anymore, right? 200 of groceries a month? Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Yeah, that's a lot too. I mean, when I was living with my dad, I had to pay for my own food too, but that's still a lot, especially if you're just paying the rent also. But you could probably rent a room with your roommates with 300 a month, probably. Yeah, it's pathetic, man. Yeah, that's a bullshit, dude. I don't understand why parents do that type of shit when they fail to like put in the effort to increase their own income themselves. So they make their kids try to pay for everything for them, you know? Stupid. And it's like what you said, you can't really argue with them. They just say shit all the time. It's like you living in my house, my rules type of thing. Well, since it's in college, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of majors in college that don't translate to a good income. It's more of a you get more debt than the income. I mean, if you go to the military and you go to college, it's probably worth it. You know, they pay for your college, I guess, because it could be. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, there are a lot of majors out there that don't translate to a good income. And you're stuck with debt. Like I went to college, I dropped out. I feel like if I graduated with a criminal justice degree, it wouldn't translate much. What's up, Narnia? 5.5 months. Yeah, I guess you got some time. I guess you can still save some money throughout the 5 months, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a different adjustment, I guess, when you're in the military too. Yeah, it's like crying out of shock, like, damn, I'm going to the military. But it can potentially help you with your finances, you know. So if you're able to save 1,000 a month in 5.5 months, you could fucking save 5 grand possibly, which is okay, you know, it's something. So many benefits. Yep. Yeah, I had a friend that uh, joined the military. He was in the Navy, and he's doing HVAC. He's doing pretty well. And I think he lives out in California or something. Yeah, 10K credit. Yeah, that's good. That'll help you boost your credit score up. You boost your credit score, you can easily like say if you want to get a car and with a good credit, it will be pretty good with your car payment also, or like getting a house or whatever it is, or getting an apartment. You know, it's what they do when they check your credit score when you try to get an apartment. Yeah, but they still have work. They if you're doing the Navy, for example, they got work. I guess there's stuff to do there. I think even if there's like no war, you know. Yeah, I would like research the branches you want to think about, and then you pick the right one for you. You know, and then you just get prepared, like for the lieutenant and boot camp and all that stuff. You know, all that stuff. Yeah, hopefully it goes well, man. When you join 5.5 months, would be kind of suck because you probably won't be able to use your phone that much either. Probably be focused at the military more. Yeah, yeah, Navy guy. Yeah, they're. I mean, they're probably just biased. That's probably what it is. I'll just do a lot of your research on your own. Some people are just are too biased too much. Yeah, you don't care about the phone. Yeah, I understand. No, I'm just saying, like when you're there, like you're focused at the you're just at the military doing your thing. And then when you're done the boot camp, you could start using it here and there. That's what I heard. So yeah, it's good to try to like see if you can potentially get a quality of life. Nothing wrong with trying it out, you know. On Charlie Kirk, I mean, I don't think he should have got assassinated for his views. I don't think that was right. I mean, he was willing to let other people speak about their own views, and even though I don't agree with everything he says, I mean, there's some things I agree with, like some policies he had. I don't think it was right for him to get killed, you know? So, on Somalia, yeah, I heard there's a lot of Somalians trying to take over Minnesota, Minneapolis. And then ICE is trying to get rid of the ones that are not legal and stuff. And I think that's a good thing. People should come here legally, in my opinion. But yeah, that country's something else. I mean, I understand why they're trying to flee that country because of how corrupt it is and stuff, and their leader and stuff. So it's just so cold out there, man. Yeah, I mean, pretty relaxed. I mean, I've been kind of feeling off here and there though because of the cold weather since I moved here, and just I just don't like it. But yeah, I feel okay though for today. Yeah, I mean, they come legally. I guess it's good, you know. I guess the only problem with ICE is they're trying to deport like U.S. citizens, the ones that got their green card. That isn't right. They're going overboard. It's a problem with them. What's up, Jack? What's going on, man? It's all messed up. This stuff. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm here until June. I'm planning to leave mid-June. Trying to leave a month early than my lease ends. I just got to figure out where to live next. Yeah, it is depressing, man. If it's too cold, there's no sunlight, you'll feel like garbage. I have to get some vitamin D or something soon. Need to start getting a job. Monday, I'm trying to go to a temp agency because these holidays in December slow up the jobs, you know? So, so hopefully I can get something. It's been too cold out here. Yeah, you'll get in, man. Yeah, true. Easier to get in the military than fucking escorts. Yep. Yeah, yep. Yeah, all that shit sucks. I mean, you could get that with super hot weather too. That could be unbearable. I was thinking about living in a super hot place. I don't know if that's a good idea for me. So, yeah, I would like it this time of year, but when the summer hits, it's I heard it's fucking brutal. I heard the cost of living's kind of high, so it's on my list, but it's I don't know. I most likely may not live there. It's just looking up stuff. Yeah, yep. Hot as fuck around that time of year. It's like November to April. It's pretty nice there. Oh, you're waiting for your SSI? That's good. You got approved, man. Nice. Yeah, if you are approved for your benefits, you should get the SSI soon too. That's a good thing, man. Yeah, have like a good medium. I mean, I can tolerate warm weather, but it's I don't know if I could stand like 120-degree weather. It's a little too hot. Yeah, less sunlight does suck. I was getting bipolar rage from it too. It was it's affected my moods too much. I have to like today I went outside and walked around when it was sunny out. I had to get some sunlight. You lived there all your life, Arizona? Hmm. Yeah, do you think it's a good place to live, you think? Like with jobs and obviously there's things to do, which is something I like about it. The weather, I guess, could be iffy a certain time of year. Obviously, I think it's going to be more expensive than South Dakota, though. I heard the healthcare is cheaper over there than here. I realized that my health insurance is going to go up to 185 bucks a month for next year, which is crazy to me. I mean, if I work for a company, it'll be cheaper, but I don't know if I'll get good insurance. Yeah, it causes slow and dying. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Replace living and put dying on there. Say it for what it is, I guess. Yeah, because people are afraid of the unknown. They feel like they know everything. They feel like they know that there's proof of God when they don't have like evidence. It's what it is. Yeah, the fall time gets like that too. It could be dark and cold. You feel like garbage in the fall, but it's not as bad in the winter though. Winter is just so shit. Yeah, yeah. I guess it depends where you're at. I live in an area that's very religious too, and I had people ask me, "Do you go to church?" I was like, I like had to say something. I was like, I'm not that religious. I like the bike ride. Yeah, I do. I haven't ridden a bike in a while. I used to ride my e-bike in Philly, doing Uber Eats all the time. That was fun. I actually liked doing that. Did my own hours and lane splitting a bunch of people. I would deliver food everywhere. I would like go like 40 miles per hour sometimes, going down hills and stuff. I would ride it in other places too, besides the city though. But I like just pedal biking too. Kind of nice to get a bike in the future. Yeah, CPTSD is not good either, especially like it's like traumas from your past. It can really haunt you and make you feel worse. Yeah, my bipolar makes things worse for me. That's why I gotta take medicine and stuff. And I have to like I'm trying to get a psychiatrist and they're not reaching out to me. And they sent like a thing to my old psychiatrist in Pennsylvania, and I don't know if he sent it back to them. It's probably because of the holidays or something, but so I just need that psychiatrist so I can get more refills, get through this place. And then I gotta deal with that when I move somewhere else, which is gonna be another pain. Yeah, be bilingual. I know a little bit of Spanish. I mean, I worked with like people that were Spanish in landscaping. Like my last job, there was a couple Spanish people I was working with. So I'm not fluent with like Spanish though. I only know like certain words and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, once you're born, you're dying. That's that's what it is. What's up, Edwin? Um, yeah, I kind of do hide it, yeah, because I don't want to cause tension with people, especially people I don't know. But like my one friend's a Christian, I tell him I'm an atheist, so he doesn't care. So like if it's someone that I know that I'm cool with, I'll tell them, even if they're religious. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's like believing the tooth fairy. Yeah, I like honey and cinnamon, salt, pepper, and I like chocolate. I don't know if I want to mix them together though. Oh, it tastes good like that. Yeah, I mean, I only do it so like if I'm at work, I'm just getting my work done. I don't try to reveal myself too much. I don't want to cause tension. I just keep it to myself. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny as shit. I was cracking up at that. Especially my cousin fucking praying next to Pa's of Peter. They're good friends and shit. Yeah, I like Spanish women. Yep, they're good looking. They're attractive. Like I think they're pretty underrated, to be honest with you. Yeah, because it could trigger your CPTSD. Yep. Sometimes it's like you like avoid it or something. Yeah, yeah, because you just don't want to cause problems. Like you just want to. You're there. Like say you're at work. You're just there to do your work, go home. Like I don't want to reveal my personal life with somebody. It's you got to pay me more for that. That's what I say. So nah, I'll watch it though, Edwin. I'll watch it tomorrow if I can. Just been kind of tired today. I mean, I guess I was raised a Christian that converted to atheism. I guess that is one. I mean, there's a lot of Christians that converted to being an atheist. Yeah, I mean, I think life is real when you're conscious, but you turn off the consciousness, it's not real. Yeah, it is basically like Santa Claus. I mean, Santa Claus is actually real. Saint Nick, that dude actually did some good things. What did Jesus do? Food or drink and mix things all together. There could be, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if it'll taste good though. Yeah, I believe it. A homelessness problem in Arizona. Yeah, F that, I guess. But yeah, I mean, look, I guess cost of living, I guess like bad family, I guess some of them get hooked on drugs, like all kinds of shit. Terrible. Yeah, I don't know if Arizona is a place I want to live at. It's just something I'm thinking about. Yeah, people say, how can this be world come out of nothing? I feel like that's not how atheists are. Atheists are just trying to look for proof and they don't know, basically. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to eat chocolate milk and some gold bars with that. Looks pretty good. Tent City. Yeah, that's bad, man. That's terrible. Yeah, I remember I was in California. I was like very close to Skid Row. Skid Row. There's tents all over the sidewalks and everything. Yeah. And then you have people homeless in their cars, you know? It's just, it's terrible. It's like nothing's getting done with that. Yeah. I'm actually pretty thirsty myself. Let me get my water here. Need to go to the store soon and run out of food. Trying to conserve my food. So I don't have a job, like consistent job yet. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's real, Nick. God, it just doesn't make sense to me. Just something to cope for, like to get through this life, and that's it. When really you just go non-existence. What's up, vanilla cream? Satan Claus. Yeah, Satan Claus is evil. Yeah, turn bread into wine. I have fucking powers. Yeah, I mean, I thought that too. I mean, I thought Santa was fucking cool, you know. And then I realized, like, damn, I've been lied to as a kid. What's up, Mark Fusion? Uh, I'm playing. I'm like looking at places right now. So I was looking at Arizona a lot last night. I was looking at Seattle a little bit. Uh, I'm trying to look up North Carolina too. Uh, what are those other places I'm thinking of? I guess Nevada could be one. Um, Florida. Like, there's a good amount. Like, it's gonna take me some time to figure out where I want to go. I think by the spring I'll have like a good idea where I want to go and visit. Pretty much. Yeah, I mean that's. I used to be an anti-nihilist YouTuber. I'm not one no more. Not anti-nihilist. I don't like how they go too far with their views with that shit. They want to try to speed up the extinction shit, and that is kind of going against to what it actually means. I always thought of it as like not having a kid and trying to reduce the pain and suffering uh, in your own life as much as possible. You know, and there's ones that have kids and like people that have kids that are anti-nails and they get shit on. You know, yeah, I mean, I don't like that either, but I don't think it's right to do that because then you're causing pain and suffering to the parent and the fucking kid. You know, you just try to like if they say they want advice on how to like reduce it, I guess you just kind of you just tell them, you know, or something. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of toxic anti-nihilists too that try to bully others online, and it shouldn't be that deep, you know. Like I kept it simple how I thought of it, you know. I didn't think of it as like uh, speeding up extinction and stuff. So I mean, if humans did go extinct, I'd rather see it naturally go, you know. So what's a hunchback? What I say about God? I don't know. I said a whole bunch of things about him. Pennsylvania. I'm from like the Philadelphia area, but I I grew up in the suburbs. Like I never grew up poor or anything like that. I grew up in like a middle class, upper middle class neighborhood, pretty much. Live with a partner. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it if they get along with each other, you know. But if it's they live with each other and can't, then yeah, it is crazy, I guess. Provinces. What's that mean? Yeah, I mean that's what society says. You got to move out at a certain age, but you move out when you're ready. Is what I think. What's up, Sage? Yeah, move in with the aliens. Yeah, I'll move in with them next. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Mars after South Dakota. So I'll show you guys my apartment in Mars. What's up, Grill Bear Tech? Yeah, I mean they will get like that, Nick, all the time. That's why it's best to just. That's why I just keep it to myself because it's like talk a brick wall at times. No, I'm white, man. Yeah, I mean I'm a white German dude. Macho Man Randy. Who's that? Is he from South Park or something? Yeah, they take it to the extreme. It's not a few. There's a lot of them like that, man. There's a lot of them that are like that shit. I used to been like doing that type of content for 4 years, talking about the shit. I talked about all the outcomes that the child can experience and how it could be not a good idea to bring a kid in the world. It never has to be born, and all the bad things can happen. You know, I feel like it was kind of like more educational, kind of tell people stuff like that, but they take it too far. I mean, if you don't have to talk about, it, you don't want to grill bear tech. You don't want to. What's up, gamer stance? Yeah, I mean, I'll get a hunchback when I'm older, I guess. Seems like it's inevitable when you're aging. Yeah, social media has a lot of cons. There's a lot of problems with it, that's for sure. Cyberbullying and all that shit. Oh, you were born in Bryn Mawr? I know that spot, man. I know where that is. Yeah, that's where is that? Near Conshohocken area? No, where is that? Born in Bryn Mawr. Fucking yeah, it's near the main line too, a little bit. Near like West Philly area. Yeah, I know that spot, man. Yeah, I lived in University City last time. And I was going to work that way near like King of Prussia. Have you ever heard of know where that is, or like Norristown, or like Ardmore, that area? Yeah, I mean that's basically what I'm doing. And eventually I'm gonna be gone, saving everyone else. What's up, Salmon? He's a grifter. I don't really watch him, so I don't have an opinion on him. I mean, I guess he could be. I guess I have to watch what he has to say. Yeah, why they charge that? Fucking inflation, I guess. Seems ridiculous to me. $30. Yeah, that'll be Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can kick their ass. They're pretty tough. They may jump me or something. Yeah, bad things. Yep. Nah, I'm thinking about it. I don't think it's a place I'm gonna go to most likely. It's something I was thinking about because of the weather, and I feel like I could do landscaping longer there and stuff, but I don't know if it's a place I want to live at. Might be too much. Yeah, good things happen too. Yep. I mean, you can have the good without the bad. I just think there's a lot of bad in the world, and it can outweigh the good in a lot of people. I guess for the people that were lucky and were born with supportive parents, and or they had money or like good genetics, then most of them people, if nothing other bad things happen to them, feel like the good outweigh the bad for them. Yeah, I mean, I will say I wasn't born in the slums though. I grew up in the suburbs and shit. Where's Tony the Tiger? He was spreading the gospel. Like, if he turned to a non-believer, he trying to go to the dark side with the demons. I don't fucking like that this shit. I better go over there and go pray to him so he can get better. Chester County. Yeah, I heard of Chester County. Yep. I never go there. Been there though. I heard that area kind of can get sketchy in the Philly area, Chester County, from what I heard of. I think I might have worked there in that spot a couple times. I don't remember though. Yeah, planet Earth is a slum. Yep, slum of the Earth. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll go by fast for you, man. You can go to the military after that. You don't be look back like I'm done that bullshit ass job. What's up, Shay? Yeah, Will Smith. Yep. Yeah, Germantown. Want to do something different? Yeah, that'll be. I mean, once you go to the military, you'll be exposed to all kinds of different things. I think, which is a good thing, you know. You have some things to choose from, I guess. Yeah, it has a lot of BS, man. I agree. Yeah, you know the lyrics, man. I don't know the lyrics by heart. That song. I'm from the area. Getting stricter. Why are they getting stricter? Yeah, I've had this hat for a while. I always like these type of hats. Probably not gonna get a hat like that for a long time though. Privileged black people in the '90s. What privileged ones? Jumping on the boxes. Yeah, I'm trying to get my power boost to fight Luigi. I'm a wannabe Luigi. I'm not the real Luigi though. Yeah, all that green I was wearing in those videos. And J Rock. Favorite chip? Yeah, that's a hard one. I like Ruffles. I think Ruffles are the best. The cheesy kind. Yeah, nacho cheese Doritos are good. Ranch can compete with them a little bit. What's up, Feline? Yeah, I hate taking shits too, man. I just had to take a dump a couple hours ago. It's kind of annoying. Body's a prison, man. Your body tells you gotta get rid of the shit. Then you go to the bathroom, get rid of it. Never ends. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I guess that happens. You live in a country for a while, you start to lose your accent, I guess. That makes sense. Hmm. See PTSD from it? Yeah, that's not good, man. Yeah, right? Just get through and not living is just fucking stressful, man. It really fucking is. Yeah, yep, we're all waiting to die, basically. Hopefully it's a fucking peaceful one, right? Yeah, right? Shit or pee. Fuck that, you know? Yeah, earlier in time. Yeah, the 90s. Yeah, I guess that would have been a better time, possibly. Yeah, yep. Fucking sucks, man. Yeah, but I guess they do get hurt, I guess. Get an axe and you chop down the root, you know, but yeah, they're not sentient, so they won't say ouch. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, he. I guess in that show, he lived in a decent part over there. I think he that was in the main line. I think. Yeah, they are good. I like Ruffles. They're very good. Stomach. I mean, I don't know if you're talking to me. I just had to take a regular shit. I did. Then call the cops. Then I'm a dangerous person. Yeah, yeah. Kind of grew up that way. I mean, he never asked how he grew up though. If he grew up like more privileged, that's how he grew up. I guess. Man, boring and terrible. Yeah, yep. Some hobbies may not hit the same, so you're like, damn, I don't want to do this. It's too boring now. Get a hot spot. Yeah, I need a hot spot. Yeah, eating can suck too. I remember I used to binge eat a lot. That would be uncomfortable sometimes. Oh, binge eat to throw up sometimes. Yeah, breathing. Yep, breathing in and out. Sometimes you have like shortness of breath. That shit sucks. Yeah, just to eat to survive. Your body's telling you, I need fucking food so I can get the energy I need. That shit does suck, man. Gotta buy groceries. Yeah, I gotta do the same. Fucking sucks. Always gotta re up on groceries. Imagine if we didn't have to rely on food. You know how much money we would save? Man. Yeah, I still do. Well, I'm taking a break from them for a bit. I did a lot recently. I'll try. I mean, see if I can do it. Yeah, that place in Delaware, right? Wilmington. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out when I'm visiting in June. So I'll go over there. Yeah, I was actually looking for that, Jack. Last time I went to the groceries, uh, in Walmart, and I couldn't find it. I found the chocolate kind. I couldn't find the white fudge. Yeah, yep. I remember I went to get gas, and there was a Jehovah Witness got out. He was trying to force me to take this pamphlet that was religious. I was like, I don't want to fucking deal with this dude. I got it, and I threw it away when he left. Even get that shit in public too. Breakfast cereal. No, I've been eating eggs mostly. Uh, Cheesy eggs. I'll like stir them in a bowl and put them in the microwave. It's just easier that way. I mean, I've been eating like Cocoa Krispies here and there with chocolate milk. That shit's fucking good. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll save that and see if I'll go. Maybe like you'll remind me or something when I'm going down there. Like where I'm from is not far from where you're at. Damn, from Canada. Where in Canada you live? Probably from like Vancouver, right? Yeah, I took the screenshot. Yep. Yeah, that's my second favorite cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Put that in chocolate milk too. Good as hell. Yeah, yep. They are addictive though. I mean, when I was in Spain, they had like food like that, but they would give you less portions though. That was the thing. There was less portions on that, so you won't be indulging too much. They they get rid of certain ingredients that aren't good for the human body. Some countries. Yeah, Golden Graham cereal is good. I like that too. That's an underrated cereal. Yeah, the poison tastes good. Yep. I mean, I don't think it should be banned. I think it should be. I think people should eat it. It's just don't want to overdo it, I guess. Edmonton. Where's Edmonton at? I'm not sure where that is. The reason why I said Vancouver because that's far away from like the East Coast. I'll say Stojakovic is the best 3 point shooter out of those two. I'll say Danny Green's the second best three, and then J.R. Smith. But if you're talking about dunking, J.R. Smith is better. But I mean, who's a better overall player? I guess Stojakovic. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, yeah. It can. I guess those things can affect you and make you feel worse. Too much caffeine and stuff. I gotta lay off these things. I got back into them a little bit. Gotta maybe do a couple more and throw them out. You know, they can make me feel like garbage at times. Keep doing them too much. Dale Santa Claus. NBA Blacktop. Yeah, I used to play that a little bit. That was pretty fun. I would use like from current players to like old school guys. But most of the time when I would play NBA, I would play like what's that shit called? Damn, I can't believe I forget what this is. Like I would play fantasy, and I would just kind of pick people in the draft of the players I want on my team, and uh, I would do that mostly. It's fun. I could still do that with the 2K I have here if I want to. No problem, BBG. I appreciate that. And more videos on the way, though. Nah, I don't think I saw that, but I heard of it though. That movie. Nah, Santa's in my cabinet right here. Corver versus Reddick versus Ryan Anderson. Damn, that's a big list right there. Um, I'll say Corver is the best because he was an all star. I think JJ Reddick is second best, and then Ryan Anderson. That's what I think. But they're really good 3 point shooters though. Ryan Anderson was one of my favorites in 2K. So was Corver. I used Reddick too. Reddick was okay too. I like Elf. Elf's pretty cool. Home Alone's a good one. Uh, what's another one? I guess The Grinch. Like those are pretty good. Turbo Man action figure. Hopefully it's in your stocking, man. Oh, that movie. Yeah, that's damn. How do I forget this movie? The Christmas Story. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's one of my favorites. AI generated presents. It'll probably come true. You'll get some AI stuff. Yeah, I always liked Elf. Elf was kind of funny. Some cheesy jokes on there that would make me chuckle. You know. What's a E kid? Jingle all the way. Yeah, I don't know if I heard of that one. Corver versus Danny Green. Corver are over Danny Green, but Danny Green's more athletic than Corver. But Corver's better than Danny Green. I mean, earlier in the live, I was smoking these. I mean, I'm not. I'm kind of. I mean, I'm against it when someone gets to the point where it affects their life and it makes them feel worse and it can give them problems, you know? I think it's, if you're able to do it with self control, it won't affect your life, and that's okay, you know? But, uh, yeah, I mean, I don't condone it for everyone, you know? It shouldn't be for everybody. But if people are using it, I'm not going to say something to them, you know? Really? Unless they ask me, how do I quit these or something? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Saint Nick is a real person, though. He gave out presents to little kids in real life. Like, that's a thing that's more real than Jesus. Yeah, I dropped out of school too, but I didn't drop out because of mental health reasons. I just dropped out because I partied a lot in school and I didn't take school seriously, and I just felt like it wasn't for me. But I guess at the same time, that's when my depression started getting like coming up, kind of. I started to question the world a little bit when I was in college. A little bit, I was saying this life was pointless, and I was listening to a song that was kind of similar. That's kind of where it started. It slowly creeped up on me in a way. Yeah, there's a lot of normies and people in college that are all about status and trying to fit in, and it's like a high school college too at the same time. AGI Santa? You mean CGI? Yeah, that'll be something. You know what I do with the boss? I go take my boss under the mistletoe and we do something with our smooching. You know what I mean? Try to cheer each other up when we're stressed out at the job. Yeah, good time for neats. Get free stuff. Yeah, but I guess if you don't have like a family, it ain't good if you're a neat though. That's one thing. But yeah, that's true though. Get some free shit. Could be some good stuff. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that. Hmm. Probably could be a good movie, I guess. Yeah, whatever floats your boat, I guess, right? Feels emptiness. I mean, I guess like myself, I feel empty. Like it just feels, I feel empty in ways where the world is kind of like pointless, you know? We're all here to survive and we're just doing our thing and there's no real purpose really. We have like a made up purpose. I feel that way. But yeah, I guess like if overall with the planet, yeah, it's just doing the same thing, rotating around the sun, and it's doing its thing, and it doesn't serve anything pretty much. Clay Thompson, that's a no brainer. Clay Thompson over Corver, but Corver has more of the 3 point record than Clay. I'm pretty sure. That's a is that a movie, The Last Christmas? Yeah, I mean, if that's the thing with homeschool, it's like you hope that your parents aren't toxic when they teach you school, you know. And as another kind of homeschool is like be hard to like socialize with people too at the same time. But at least when you're homeschool, you're not dealing with like the school and like going to class and dealing with the bullies or something. You know, that ain't good. Another Christmas with no success. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's a lot of people, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'm not having kids to put them through this crap either, man. I never wanted kids. It's just it's just never something that I wanted at all. Everyone else, I felt like an outcast compared to everyone else, you know? Yeah, yep. Yeah, college is more, you have some sort of freedom in college, yep. I kind of liked it though, that freedom, I'll say. Like I can leave class when I want, I can go to class. I mean, not go to class or uh, like stuff like that, you know? But yeah, I understand. Like high school is more of like structure kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't mean to say jingle bells. I meant to say jingle balls. After me and the boss smooch under the mistletoe, we play with the jingle bells. I mean balls, because that'll keep our adrenaline going. That'll help us work for the next day. Or sometimes we use that as a reward. We work like 100 hours a week, and when we do a good job, we go to the office and jingle our balls. You know. AI Terminator, Santa Claus. Yeah, that would be freaky, man. Yeah, Santa wouldn't be good to us. Yeah, university is different than regular school. Yep. I remember when I was in college, I was in class with like 100 kids at times, and obviously that was way different than like high school, you know. And obviously college is a lot bigger, so I guess a good thing is you won't have a lot of people knowing you like that unless you put yourself out there a lot. Sucking off the boss, give him his holiday treats. uh, Harden versus Thompson. I guess I gotta give it to Harden. I guess, even though I'm not crazy about his game, I think he's a little better than Thompson. Even though Thompson has more like accolades. Yeah, I mean, I think I think certain things are predetermined at birth. You know, you're gonna die, right? That's predetermined. Your genetics are predetermined. Like you can't change them. Uh, I don't believe in predeterminism or like predestined, where it's like a God controls your life, though. I don't believe in that. Yeah, I do think the world is random in a way too. I know when people say if you believe in determinism, you can't say it's random because everything's determined. But I think things can be random at times too. Three cavities filled. Damn, man. Yeah, that's what sucks with like going to the dentist and getting the cavities. I never had cavities. I went to the dentist earlier this year and I had to clean my teeth really good because I had a bunch of plaque from smoking, and I haven't had my teeth cleaned in a long time. That shit, that shit was pretty painful too. Took I had to go there a second time to clean them again. Yeah, me neither, man. I never had a desire to be a parent. I don't feel like I need to adopt a kid either. I just don't want that. It's too much responsibility. Damn, man, that's terrible. Yeah, they say it could be eating habits or genetics. That shit, the cavities. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather do other things than be a parent too. I agree, man. Plus, like that would just stress me out being a parent. You know, with the child-free reasons. What's up, the villain? I jiggled the pulse of the boss, and that's his Christmas gift. And the boss is turned on. I made the boss cheeks red. That's how he was like into it. I get a very white Christmas. That's my Christmas bonus from my boss. The boss says, "Here's your white Christmas." And I'm like, "Thank you. I feel motivated to work tomorrow." Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess technology is good in ways, and it has cons. I mean, I think technology has a lot more cons than any, but there is pros. I wouldn't be able to talk about these things without technology. That's for sure. Yeah, you'll start seeing me hologrammed in your room. You may see positive Steve trying to wake you up when you're sleeping and be like, "You gotta get to work." Hologram. Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, it's like written or like scripted or something. Yeah, I think things are like determined and predetermined in ways with randomness. That's what I think. 48 points. Yeah, he's it's kind of crazy they're not doing as good as they were last year though. But they're still a very good team, the Cavaliers. Yeah, I don't like that shit either, man. That shit does suck. Especially when they're scraping between your teeth. That shit fucking hurts too. Predetermined. Yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah, I guess like your decisions you make, and I guess the environment can cause it too. All kinds of shit. It's very complicated how we make decisions, you know? And it can't just be free will. It doesn't make sense. And how things play out. Yeah, I had all my wisdom teeth removed too when I was like 17. I was on like anesthesia and they just took them all out. Like I had ones that weren't even like coming up and they just took them out. So just unnecessary. Yeah, I think what sucks about getting your wisdom teeth out is like you can't eat certain foods. And I remember I was eating pudding all the time, and it I ate it for like 2 weeks straight. It was so disgusting. I can't eat that shit no more. It just it's just horrible. I still don't eat it. I don't even like pudding anymore. That experience made me hate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess brushing more, flossing, that can help with the teeth too. You know, a lot of that shit can be genetic though too. That stuff. I'm not a crazy brusher, and I don't really get much cavities. I feel like a lot of it can be genetics, and I guess the way you eat. You know, I guess the things you eat can possibly cause it too, or something. Own cats. Yeah, that would be nice, right? Yeah, I miss the black cat. That's for sure. Yeah, because like you're sacrificing your own time for the kids, you know, and that's what it should be. You gotta sacrifice for the kids, obviously, but yeah, it just doesn't seem enjoyable that way. It's just a way for people like, oh, this life's pointless if I don't want to have kids. I might as well have one, you know. Show them what the world is. Something. Yeah, yep. Those can cause cavities. Yep. Eat them in moderation, I guess. That's what I think. You don't have to get rid of them, you know. Yeah, on top of it being evil and moral. Yeah, there's a lot of bad parents out there, abusive ones, neglectful ones. They make their kids, it's just too strict, you know. But I think there is good parents, but it's still selfish, regardless. If the parents are decent, because they don't consider the kid have a bad life, even if they raised their kid well. That's what I think. Oh yeah, social credit, social status. Yep, they'll show it on social media. It's even worse now. Instant gratification all the time. Yeah, it's a cat. The cat likes you if you feed it. That's it. The kid may dislike it for whatever reason, and the cat appreciates you. And it's not a lot of responsibility, I guess. MJ, no question. That'll be kind of cool if they versed one on one in real life, though. Like Prime Jordan, Prime Harden. I would like to see that. Yeah, society and other people make it worse. Yep. Yeah, I think people make your mental health worse. That's what I think. Because you could have the genetics that loads the gun, and then you have people that bully you, abuse you, torment you, tease you, right? That is the trigger, right? They pull the trigger for you. Pathetic. Yeah, just born to eat Cheetos and Burger King all day. I wouldn't mind that. Fuck, I would fucking do it. SpongeBob menu. Yeah, I think I saw. What's his name? He posted that on the Discord and the public one. It looked good as hell, man. That was a good ass SpongeBob meal. A Whopper. Yeah, I haven't had Burger King in a while either. There is a couple Burger Kings here. Maybe I'll get one of these days. I don't know how you continue. I mean, I don't know how I do it either, man. I guess I cope with my medication. I cope with my things I like to do. And I guess my body's a prison. It makes me stay alive and keep going. you know, I don't get it. Yeah. Yep. I don't believe in like unconditional love, to be honest, from animals or humans. They want you for something. Yeah, school did too, man. I understand how you're feeling with that one. The people in there, like the peers in your class and the teachers, make it so fucking worse, and it just drains your confidence, your creativity, your sanity. I had so many problems in school. I came out, I had mental health problems all throughout my 20s. I still kind of do in ways. It never fucking goes away in your head. It's pathetic. Yeah, that's my favorite word. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, you could be good looking and still be bullied, of course. That doesn't discriminate. Anyone could be a victim of bullying. Yeah, like if you have good looks, for example, people are jealous and hateful, so they try to make you feel insecure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty privilege is a real thing, but like they still get treated like garbage too from haters and stuff like that. Burger King horrible. I'll say it's probably better than McDonald's though. I'll say. Nah, I never tried the Hershey pie. Any good? Whopper only. Yeah, he'll be like the supersize me guy. Probably that. What's up, Sage? Yeah, because humans are shallow. That's what it is. We're shallow people. Even if the unattractive person has a way better personality than this attractive person, they're gonna pick the attractive person every time. I don't. It doesn't make sense. But that's how humans are wired. We're all fucking shallow, and the thing is, like there's humans out there that don't want to admit it. Yeah, fast food. Yeah, I like fast food too. I haven't got in a bit though. I gotta I gotta get a job again. I think I'm gonna have to go to a temp agency Monday. So hopefully then I can get fast food a little bit more. But yeah, I like fast food though. I think the best shit is like cheesesteaks and pizza. That's the best shit. Yeah. I mean, I guess there will be problems with life and aging, but yeah, it'll take away a lot of problems. Get rid of society's expectations and just society in general. Yeah, I had really bad mental health problems after high school from that shit. I was bullied horrendously just trying to fit in. Yeah, like me trying to fit in and trying to act cool is not a good thing either, but just it's just brutal, how they pick on you like that. Yeah, there's times I would pick out on certain foods too. Like I would eat a lot of sweets when I'm really depressed at times. What would I want to talk about Elon Musk? Um, I guess I would talk about like the Neuralink. I would like to talk to him about that, and probably like why are you trying to make people have kids all the time? That's what I would ask him because I would tell him like, that not every kid's gonna have a good life, right? I would say that to him. Neuralink in that individualism. Yeah, because there's a lot of people you can't trust. Sometimes best to just trust yourself in a way. Yeah, just curious. No, I would probably ask him questions. That's for sure. I would probably ask him more of what I just said. You think I'm gonna fucking crash out? Huh? You think I'm gonna fucking crash out? I'm fucking energized. I'm like the Energizer Bunny on the battery, and I'm ready to go to work in 10 minutes. I never fucking crash out. I'm a hard worker. You guys need to have some work ethic and stop acting like a neat and do something. Yeah, pizza is OP, yeah. I always like pizza. If I get my box myself, I'll eat the whole fucking thing, or maybe two boxes. That's how good it is. I don't, it's just addicting. Well, when the boss passes away, I would go to the funeral and I would bend over in front of him and I would just go to my next job and just be with the next boss. Hop on from boss to boss. Pagano's, yeah, I heard of that place. I never been there. I think Max's is really good. North Philly, that's a good cheesesteak. Yeah, I guess you kind of have to watch your back a little bit there, but if you go during the day, it's not so bad. It is very good. You get a cheesesteak that's like from here to here. I like Angelo's in South Street. Uh, that's very good, but you have to pay cash and you have to wait long, which sucks. Ishkabibbles is very good, like on South Street also. What else I like? Gooey Louie's. That's another good one. They give you a lot of shit. That's down deep in South Philly, I think. What's another one in that Philly area? There was another one I got from Uber Eats. It was kind of like I don't know where I got it from, but that was so good. I had like a boiled egg in there and shit. And so much meat. It was good as hell. Yeah, I kind of wish I tried more. But there's a place like in the suburbs that's good. It's called Curly's. Curly's is very good. It's on par with like the Philly cheesesteaks in the city. That is very good. And Silvio's is a good one too. Like in my hometown area. They're all like even if you go in the suburbs, it's so good. And I forgot another one. Larry's. Larry's is a good one too. That's a good one in Philly. Yeah, I've ate at a lot of cheesesteak places. They're all good. But don't eat at Geno's or Pat's. That's fucking like uh some BS. Never take the Neuralink. Yeah, I mean, it has to be proven that I would get, say, if I have like with my autism, get rid of it. But yeah, you never know. That shit can be lethal too. Well, I talk about God now. I'll say, why would you create people in this world to go through unnecessary pain and suffering? Why are you so aroused by that? That's what I would say to God. Hate Elon Musk. Yeah, I get it, man. There's a lot of things he does that's something else. Yeah, he wants labor. I want kids to build these cars. Labor. Yep. Keep Lucas. Workers and consumers. Yep. That's why he wants kids. He wants them to be consumers and workers. Yeah, why is his name Dog in reverse? Right. That sounds pretty good, Edwin. Jalapeno and buffalo sauce. Yeah, that sounds like a spicy one right there. That's it. Those are pretty good, the spicy ones. Yeah, I don't mind Domino's. I work there. Their pizza's okay, but it's kind of not the same as like the pop mom and pops. But Domino's is okay. I'll prefer that over Papa John's. Papa John's is okay though. Yeah, God the pit bull. Yeah, Papa John's. I'll eat a shit ton of that. That's for sure. Feels like a snack. Yeah, if you can afford it. I mean, you could be a neat and be rich. You could just live off passive income. There's a lot of neats like that. A lot of people think neats are just like people that like disability and stuff, but that's not true, you know. But yeah, if you can live off disability, being a need, that's good, you know. You don't have to work the bullshit jobs out there dealing with these coworkers and seeing a guy getting bent over by the boss, you know. Who wants to see that shit? Yeah, better in the job, yep. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to a mom and pop pizza place, go charge more, yep. That's like good pizza, pretty much. Yeah, you get like more for your buck when you get a lot of pizza. That's when it's a good pizza place. Driving home, is it a far drive home? Where you driving from? Probably Life is Overrated is getting some Dominoes, and he's trying to tell the manager there that I know this guy that quit Domino's, and he he threw the hat right at him, and he you tell the fucking manager you don't want to hire people like that. Yeah, I ain't trying to answer that phone, right? Especially when I didn't know what to do. They didn't teach me how to do the customer service on the phone, right? Like, it's very fast. Like, they wouldn't let me try it, like, more either. Once I would, like, for example, I would be watching this guy, uh, do orders on the phone. And then, and like 2 minutes later, they'll be like, oh, you gotta deliver the pizza now. So how am I supposed to, like, learn how to do the customer service on the phone? Stupid shit. Yeah, I ain't doing that again. Not a fan of like that stuff. I'd rather just do the gig work. Yeah, God invented pizza just to give you heart attacks. Yeah, that's why he created bread. Tommy Boys. That sounds like a good pizza place. Where is that at? Watching Kings Flames hockey. Who you want to win that, Shay? Yeah, that's one thing. There is a Pizza Hut here too. I haven't had that in so long. I might have to try that again. I actually got like coupons in the mail giving me some deals, so maybe I'll try it out one of these days. Yeah, I see them everywhere, the cyber trucks. Everywhere where I'm from and here. It's all over the place. I feel like a lot of it's trying to show off too. Yeah, maybe there's people that are genuinely into those things, but there's a lot of people that just want to do it for status. Hmm. Oh, pretzel crust. Yeah, those are good, man. Yeah, then you got something worth your buck then. That looks good as shit. Yeah, that's a good one. I think Little Caesars better than Domino's and Papa John's. That shit was good, man. I ate the whole box of Little Caesars. Fucking good. Kind of wish they were more in my hometown, but there's a lot more here, which is something I like. Yeah, everything was on point with the sweetness and the sauce. Yeah, they know what they're doing, man. Yeah, it's like $20 for a small is kind of a lot, I'll say. A Volkswagen. Yeah, Volkswagens are okay. I have a Volkswagen. That's my car. The Volkswagen Jettas. They're good on gas, pretty much. Uh, so yeah, to hit the gums. Yeah, because it hits the gums here. I guess that's where like all the bacteria is. But I think it's better when you brush and you floss and get better out of there. I'll say Geno's by far the worst one. Me and my one friend were like hyped. We thought it was fucking good as hell. We drove down there and then we parked and we had it. It was all flat. It was all flat steak, like something you get from the store. It was just bad. It was just like the cheesesteaks, like in the suburbs, are way better than that. it's just it's just a tourist trap. That was the worst cheesesteak. Geno's, and I can't imagine what Pat's taste like. Probably that's the same thing. So, like Papa John's. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it's the most bland out of the other ones, but it's still good though. Yeah, those are the best from Domino's. Yeah, I think I remember that we sold those type of pizzas. They did look good when I was seeing those people make it. Yeah, yeah, you'll see people acting their wage and they'll do that. I kind of get it, but you don't want to do that to the customer. Yeah, gotta pay them more, I guess. Yeah, that could cause problems, I guess. Hate college. Yeah, I don't blame you. College can be a pain in the ass at times. I didn't like going to the classes, that's for sure. You're at your second job. You should have asked the guy for a raise. You did a good job. Tell him that get a $10 raise. See what he says. Yeah, yeah. I think when I go to a temp agency, hopefully I can get a good job. Obviously, it won't be a good job. It'll be something I can tolerate while I do the second shit with the gig apps. Save my money and not do much here, so I can get out of here. I guess. Oh man, yeah, the demons are gonna take over the construction site. I better go pray to God and tell negativity get away. Yeah. Imagine if you did like a imagine you did like a star 6-7 to a Domino's. Maybe I should do that with the Domino's job I worked at. Yeah, they are throwaway jobs. There are a lot of dead end ones, man. They say they offer benefits and shit, but there's a lot of them that just give you crappy insurance and stuff, you know? That's why I try to use my own, but they're starting to increase my health insurance, which sucks. And I'm probably gonna still take it because I'm waiting for a psychiatrist. It's been a while now. You race, Web Helix? I think you changed your name, right? Come to that spot. Hmm. Yeah, maybe if I go over there, I'll definitely stop, get a fucking pizza or something. Yeah, Little Caesar is good. It's an underrated franchise, I'll say. I remember when I was at the Little Caesars here. It's not as crowded as the Domino's, which is better, I guess. Yeah, American cheese. Yeah, I'll still say it's still good though. Yeah, I don't have car payments either. I paid my car off, so I don't have car payments. Yeah, Chewy, that's another one, Miles. Yep, just the same as Geno's, all chewy. It wasn't good bread. If you want good bread, I think it's best to go to Angelo's. That was good bread right there. That I think that place has the best bread with the cheesesteaks in Philly. Yeah, Corollas are decent cars. They're not too bad. Yeah, I started seeing your comments. That you do. I was like, is this race? Online business? Yeah, I'll watch it, man. I thought you were trying to do something with your mom with the natural stuff, weren't you? Public transport. Yeah, there is benefits to that than a car. A car is a fucking liability a lot of times. But then with public transport, you got to deal with the fucking people is the problem. Buick Lacrosse. How much is that? You're going to bed. Oh, good night, man. Yeah, that's what I mean. It sucks that we have to work more to try to pay things off. It is terrible. Yeah, it's just those car payments can fucking haunt you at times. It's best to like just if you can pay them off. That's what's good about it, you know. Like I'm running my car to the dirt. I'm waiting until it can't go anymore. Basically, like my car has a lot of years left. Basically, 385. That isn't too bad. I'll say it's not too bad. I guess 110, 140. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you could get in that price, it doesn't have as many issues. Even though with the miles, it seems deep, seems okay. Yeah, MLM. Yeah, that shit's a huge scam. Remember, multilingual K Dog was telling me about that. People getting fucking manipulated into that shit. Terrible. Trying to tell you you can make money doing this thing, you know? Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, because the car payments can be too much. But I guess the thing is, when you get a used car, you don't want to get a used car that has too many issues, you know? And you're spending a lot of money with that also. But if you get a used car and it's fucking good, it's running well for years, then yeah, it's way worth it than a car payment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could last a car that much, 250, 400. You give it oil changes, you get it checked out and stuff like that. It can last you. Yeah. Thing is, like, you don't want to like get a car with a like with that, and then you something happens to it, then that's fucked. That's the problem with like the lease. But I guess it could be worth it. I know mostly a lot of rich people do that. They lease their cars. No, I know of. But you can do that though. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a car payment if you're able to get a payment that's doable. If the car payment is okay of a payment, you could afford it. It's okay. You can, I guess you could boost your credit up, but it's not necessary. You could get a used car that's decent. Yeah, you're saying I'm gonna take that Toyota Corolla here. Yeah, that was something, man. That debate. Remember you showing me that. Yeah, as long as it takes you point A to point B, right? Yep. Who's that guy? Virtuous. Is that the guy I was arguing with him? Yeah. Bstevie and Gaines is jacked though, I'll say. Yeah. She once you hear that you can get a lot of money, they'll get scammed, I guess. Yeah, that's way too much of a car payment. I didn't even have a car payment that much. Yeah, that's terrible. Those type of car payments. Hmm. Oh, that's his real name. I see. I didn't know that. Hmm. Has a V6. Yeah, that's pretty good then. Yeah, I know he's from Canada. I can hear his accent. Vegan Gains. Definitely from there. What's up, Black Hole? Yeah, well, we gotta schedule a live. I know you want to do live with me again. I don't know if you have my email like last time, but you can email me when we can do it. Kind of cool. Wouldn't mind it. Pretty soon. Yeah, take your time. It don't have to be a rush, man. I was talking about it because I saw you on my community post about it. Yeah, I don't really know much about Buick, so I can't say. They probably are decent cars though. They're like luxury sedans. Yeah, if you do the van life in that. do do van life. What happened to your old car, Race? You still have your old one, don't you? Remember you had like a Honda, right? Remember in the Discord you would drive around your Honda on the highway and stuff. Yeah, the ranky dinky, yep. Something. Guess you bring an escort in, or if you're like Pilot Steve, you bring the boss in too. Got repossessed. Damn, that's terrible, man. That's messed up. Yeah, it sucks that we need a car like everywhere we go. Yeah, it does get tiring. That social media. I used to have Instagram and stuff like that, but I don't use it no more. The only thing I kind of use is Facebook because I'm trying to look for places to live. And I think the one part sucks since I created that Facebook this year is these people from my high school are send me friend requests, and it's fucking annoying me, you know. And there's just people that send me a friend request I don't even like, you know. Yeah, yeah. DoorDash, it does help with the if you need to make a little bit of cash, but it's not can't do it all the time now. It's good for a side. Damn, that's terrible, man. That's fucked. Late 2003. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm like 9 years older, I guess. Yeah, Facebook was like popping in like the early 2010s. Then just then people wouldn't take it seriously like that anymore. It was the worst time of your life. Damn, that's terrible, man. It's terrible that like your car was repossessed like that. You know, trying to do your thing, and then all of a sudden the cop comes over. Yeah, not worth the possible drama, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't friend requests. I don't have these people. I just decline most of them. People that fucking see my shit. So just sucks because I rely on the Facebook to find a place, you know. And then there's fucking people I know just find out somehow. It's just pathetic. You asking me that question? No shit. I like reading. It makes me improve. It makes me feel like an intellectual, high IQ. I like reading on how to be a hard worker, and I like reading about jobs that I can potentially work at. And I have a great resume because I work 7 jobs. Yeah, between millennials and Gen Z culture. Yeah, it was all free online. Yep. FrostWire and LimeWire. That was a thing. I used to download a whole bunch of shit on there with my iPod. Yeah, you're like my cousin's age. My one cousin's born in 2003. Yeah, he's like a mid Gen Zer. Yeah, be more selections. Yeah, they want you to spend money. Yeah, it does suck. I don't like Facebook really. I just use it though to fucking find places. Like I was trying to find places in Arizona. I was seeing what the prices were and stuff. That's how I got this place. I got it from Facebook. So yeah, I read that guy's books. He's motivational. He makes me feel motivated, and I'm ambitious because of it. Yeah, I'm millennial. I'm not Gen Z. I'm born in 1994, 31. So yeah, Instagram sucks, man. I don't like all any of those social media. They're terrible. Um, yeah, there was other ones that were kind of like Frostwire, LimeWire too. Yeah, I'm renting. Yeah, renting this place. Yeah, I mean, I like no snow. I mean, I'll take the heat over that, but I don't know if I want to live there because of how hot it is. It can affect my moods. It was it's hard to say. I have a lot of places I'm thinking of. I'm trying to do my research on most of them. So yeah, I mean, I used Instagram. I used it for dumb reasons. I was kind of like one of those fucking normies that wanted to show off shit in the stories, trying to fit in. And what really that shit wasn't my nature, you know. But me being socially deprived and I wanted to make friends, I was fucking trying to do that. Even after high school, a little bit, you know. It's pathetic. From IG. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are fake on there, man. Every time I see shit on there, it's like people showing off their status and their so-called achievements and stuff. It's so fake. Then these people that would like friend request me on the Facebook, they're trying to be like showing off status in front of me, and they're trying to remember the days like this guy was a loser, shit like that or something. Yeah, get a visa. Let's go work in Europe or something. I wouldn't mind doing that. I would be like a landscaper in like Denmark or something, or Barcelona. Yeah, kind of the same thing at Facebook, kind of. Yeah, I used to have Instagram and I deleted it. I never liked it. After that, it was just bullshit. Everything I saw on Instagram was just people showing off the people I know from like my hometown. And then people would show off about their jobs all the time when I graduated high school. So it was kind of annoying. And I was kind of doing that shit too because I wanted to fit in, but that was not my nature though. Yeah, I only use that's why I'm using it too, the marketplace to find a place to live. So I found this is a good place from Facebook though, I'll say. If I was just going on Google search, like I would not find prices like that. I'm probably just gonna chill here and just do DoorDash and Lyft Christmas time, trying to make some money and stuff. Be a good time to do the Lyft and DoorDash when Christmas is here. Yeah, it is nice though. I'll admit, even though I'm not crazy where I live at, I do like my apartment. I think that's what I'm gonna miss the most, the apartment. How nice it is in here. Never had an issue here, really. Yeah, you're showing off being a slave. Look at me, I'm shoveling a fucking pile of dirt over there. Look at me, I'm skimming the pool over there with the boss. Look at me, I'm planting trees. Look at me, I'm working at McDonald's. Yeah, I get you, man. Yeah, I remember I used to do that. I fucking was like, man, that shit was cringe what I was doing. Yeah, and I started to realize, like, damn, like, these people showing off their jobs are like doing this for status, and they're doing it's the same thing as high school. And I fucking deleted it since I saw that shit. What's up, Sing? Yeah, yeah, that's what the boss would say to his laborer. You're pathetic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no 100% democracy. I agree, man. Unfortunately, there's too much corruptness and stuff. Yeah, high school doesn't end after high school. That's my quote. Oh yeah, let me know, man. I mean, I know you were trying to talk to me about it. Uh, yeah, just let me know when you want to do it, and we can schedule something. I guess. I don't mind talking to you. We had some good conversations last time we talked together on the live. So. Oh yeah, yep. I think it just gets worse possibly after high school too, because status is just it's like with the milestones and like where you're at in life. Like they don't even care like who you are as a person. Yeah, yep. That's what these companies do. They make you do work for like six people to do, but you get paid for just that. And really, you should get paid more if you have more responsibilities. That's what I think. A lot of companies like that, though. It's something else. I mean, there's a lot of rich people that show off their status all the time, you know? It's not even like an economic thing. It's like people show off status constantly. If you're poor, middle class, rich, like it's all over the place. Yeah, yep. They're trying to be sneaky with that. They could hire more employees for the amount to do, but they don't because they're they're greedy. You know, they it's pathetic. Yeah, yep. It is an illusion. It's all materialism and superficial. A lot of stuff and shallow things. Trying to conform. You're trying to belong somewhere, and you know, it's just these social norms are just something else. That's why I'm like an outcast. You know, with that shit. Can never understand like how people want to conform so much. They don't because if you don't belong somewhere, people will feel left out. They feel like they're losers in life. You know, stupid shit. Nah, I'm not doing mods on my YouTube anymore. I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna do it myself. Yeah, but there's people that are outcasts that don't choose to be an outcast though. There's ones that want to try to fit in also. If you're like a loner by choice, you're an outcast by choice, then yeah, you know. Yeah, I because my old YouTube it was just something else with that. I'd rather not put mods on here. Yeah, you're in the same boat as fast food workers. Yep, same shit, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, it sucks. It's just crazy. Like throughout the years, I worked at so many jobs too, seen all kinds of shit. It's crazy. And I'm probably gonna be working more jobs in the future, unfortunately. I mean, at least I'm not bringing a kid to experience this bullshit, I guess. You're a sandwich artist. Yeah, then you had to deal with like the customers that are picky about it, and then they try to like make you work fast, and it can be hectic in Subway, I guess. Yeah, I can't work fast food anymore. That shit ain't for me. Yeah, I had a Zen. Yep, I tried it when I was at the construction job. This foreman was like, "You want to try this Zen?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And I fucking tried it. I almost threw up while I was trying to scrape asphalt, and when I was trying to use the concrete saw to cut fucking the pavement. That shit was strong. That Zen. I didn't like it. I like cigarettes better. He's picking them up. The Zens. Yeah, shit happens, I guess. Nah, I don't want to. I don't really want to make money on my YouTube. I just don't really. I'm not really like that, you know. I had like 3K subscribers, and I never really cared about trying to be like a big YouTuber guy, you know. I just like to talk to people on here about stuff, about deep shit. Who can I talk to? My neighbor? No. Sandwich sculpture? Yeah, that's an artist. Yeah, there. I like chewing tobacco more than the Zen. The Zen shit's fucking. You swallow that shit. That's just like It hurts. It feels weird in your stomach, that stuff. I spit it out when I was feeling about to throw up. That was disgusting, that shit. Yeah, I don't like the hospitality fast food service work. I just don't like it. It's overstimulating, the autism and like it just it's just pressured, If you're not like picking it up and stuff, like it's just gonna be harder to deal with. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should try that. Get a forklift cert, make time $2 more. And I mean, I guess that could be better than working the fast food. Yeah, yep. A lot of times there's people that are born into that, like with family that like were in the trades and they taught their kids and that's how they got their skills. And yeah, I mean, like they got the skills. I guess it was they still had to work to learn, but at least like they had their parent teach them. And like there's people that are trying to learn the skills. It's a lot harder because there's people favoring other workers, and it's a lot of times there's there's a lot of politics at the job, and if you're not getting it, you're too slow. They don't have patience, like in the trades, for example. So I know I was born with a dad that was landscaping. He had a landscape business, but sometimes even if you're born into that, your parent may not teach you. Your parent may just not do anything at all. Even though it could be a reliable skill to make money. Even if you're born in that, it's like you have to have the right parents also, and stuff like that. Nah, I'm not crazy about energy drinks. I'm not a big like beverage person. Like I'll drink like a rum and coke with soda, but I wouldn't drink it straight that much. Like I'll do it here and there. I'm mostly like a water person and chocolate milk. What I like. I guess I would drink a beer once in a blue, but it's not crazy bad. Yeah, my neighbor's home. I have like neighbors upstairs. I don't care, dude. Their problem. I like my neighbor. My neighbor's cool. My neighbor sold me the mattress when I moved in. And I was like, damn, I got lucky with that one. I could just move it in here. But the mattress was stiff and it hurt my back over time. So I had to get a mattress topper. Now I feel better sleeping. Yeah, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to like sell out and just talk about the same things all the time. Like I like Born a Corrupt System. I like Deconstructing Narcissism. And those guys say a lot of good things in their videos, but when they want to make money, they're gonna repeat a lot of the videos they say, and that makes them money. So that's why they're like that. That's why I can't watch those type of guys anymore because of most of their videos are the same. I like me, like I kind of like to just talk to people. People, it's like if one of you guys are sitting in this beanbag chair, you guys want to talk about a topic, like how you guys give me video requests or we watch something. It's like I'm talking to you, and uh, it's kind of cool that way, right? And I'll talk about things that I want to talk about. So I always thought that was more cooler than like someone that like talks about the same stuff and doesn't really interact with the audience. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, you'll get women driving the forklift. Well, I smoke one cigar per year. Yeah, cigars are okay. I'm not crazy about them all the time though, even though they smell good. But they are nice here and there. Yeah, it's because they think being a parent's a hard job, and they see the kid not uh, doing well in this life, not conforming, and stuff like that. I think it's the kid's problem. The kid made the decisions, but the thing is, the parents made a decision to have a kid, and the kid never has to be born. So, like, the thing is, like, the parents abuse their kids and stuff like that, but they don't get blamed. They don't get taken accountable. People are something else. Oh, Daniel, that's what I think. I don't know. I read comments slow. I try to read most of these comments. So yeah, that's a Philly thing. Wooder. Yeah. If you go to Philly, you'll hear that accent. I was working with this guy shoveling snow, and he was saying, "You want a rut beer? You want a rut beer?" I was like, "What are you talking about, dude?" And he's like, "A&W root beer." I was like, "Guess that's an accent here, the rut beer." And I know they say rough. It means roof here in the Midwest. I don't say that shit. Midwest has some weird words here, I noticed. Yeah, I'm probably the only person that says wooder. Sometimes when I was at work, I would say, "You woodering the tree?" People would be like shaking their head and not knowing what I'm saying. Decent pace. Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. Yeah, yep. It never really changes, right? Yeah, this is society. Yeah, right. It's like people don't want to change, right? For the better. Gambling tax law. 10%. I think that sucks. That's terrible. Was it like that before where you had to owe a certain percentage? Yeah, that kind of sucks though. I don't think that's right. You should, if you win, like you already put money on the table and you won, you should win everything back. But they say, oh, you gotta take some of that and help the government. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Yeah, you're already getting taxed on money. It's pathetic, right? Yeah, the old internet. Yeah, now people online are hostile and cyberbullying too much. You like the Philly accent? Yeah, it's like a Northeast accent. I mean, I say, people say, let's go to the creek. Like, I'll say, let's go to the crick. That's what I say. That's a Philly thing, too. And then when people say, I want a sandwich, then I say, I want a hoagie. That's a Philly thing. Cheesesteak's a Philly thing. People say steak and cheese. Uh, what's another one? I guess like in the city, like an urban part, people say John all the time. And I guess like another city thing is like you dickhead, like type of thing. Like they say that type of shit. And then there's people in Philly will say turkey time, and they say it, and it's like a slang for like, oh, that's bullshit. We're bullshitting, you know. Um, what's another one? Young bull. That's another one. That's a young kid over there. In Philly, people will say young bull. I don't say those words though, but that's what people say down there though. Yeah, they tax everything. Everything is taxed. And your losses, yeah, then that's not good what Trump's doing, man. But he says that you're going to get $2,000 back next month. I mean, not next month, next year from the tariffs. 2,000, he says, and he says there's no tax on overtime. But yeah, that's not right though for your losses. That's pathetic. Yeah, yeah, too much gambling can affect you. You know, if you don't have the self control. You know, if you have the self control, it's okay, I guess. Can be too much of an addiction, I guess. Yeah, I dissociate too. It's like a trauma response from like the past, but like traumas that affect you. And then you kind of get lost in the sauce and you just kind of ruminate about bad memories from the past and or you can like dissociate and just have just your thoughts go. And sometimes it makes it feel good, you know. Sometimes it's like a cope, associating. Yeah, can't help people if they are unwilling to change, right? Can't help everybody. Yeah, you're. I don't say that shit though. That's a Philly shit right there. Yeah, right. Yeah, some people would rather stay miserable, man. That's what it is. If that people want to stay miserable, then that's okay. Don't ask me for help, you know? I guess. South Carolina dudes talk. Hmm. Yeah, it's probably a deep accent, probably, right? In South Carolina. What's up, Dark Endless Pit? I'm doing okay, I guess. I mean, I've been feeling on and off this whole week, though. Not enough sunlight, making me feel like shit. I realize my health insurance is going to go up next year, which sucks. Probably have to do more work or something. Uh, I feel overwhelmed trying to figure out where I want to live. Just kind of sucks in that way. But I guess today I'm all right though. But I like your recent videos lately, man. Getting a lot of haters on them. It's pathetic. All these. What do you mean? Like all the words I say, like accent I have. I mean, you could just look up Philly accent. Yeah, yeah, but you don't want to force it down someone's throat. You know, inspire, force, forcefully inspire people. It's like it's if they want to. You know. Yeah, best to keep to yourself a lot of times. You know, sometimes it's not good to give like unsolicited advice to others. It can be kind of rude and kind of disrespectful in a way. Yeah, yep, yeah. People want comfort. People want to feel good, right? I don't think anyone wants to feel like shit. That's for sure. 'Yep. Yeah, that shit's annoying too. They want to shove the unsolicited advice too much onto others, you know? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, say like you feel better, and then all of a sudden, um, like another problem happens, you feel like shit more, suffering again. It's a never-ending process, I guess. 500 years. I guess seeing the downfall of the world, I guess. I, I don't know. I don't want to experience that much. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in free will, really. I just believe things are determined, and I think there is randomness, but I know a lot of determinists don't believe things are random too. Like they think it's everything's determined, even if something feels random. It was meant to happen, like with the cause and effect. I think I kind of think that way because, like with the randomness, you don't even know what caused like this thing from happening. You know, like for example, Like it was determined that you were born, but it was just random how you were born because of how all the billions of sperm were in there. I don't know. It's just weird. It's kind of like a mind fuck sometimes. But yeah, I don't believe in free will though. Like I never chose my genetics. I never chose my circumstances. I never chose anything really. A lot of things are like from experiences and kind of like um, what you know, like your wisdom, and uh, some things are just handed to you, like at birth, I guess. Uh, this shit gets tiring, man. At least it's gonna warm up this week. It's not gonna feel so fucking cold out constantly. Yeah, I don't believe in free will, man. I mean, if we had free will like Dark Endless Pit said, we would choose not to be miserable. There's certain things that you're miserable about that you can't change. But I guess like you can't. I guess there is certain things that you can put in the effort to try to change. Like, say, if you want to change your income, you can boost your income a bit. But I don't know. It's not free will though. It's like kind of determined too because you want a better life. You want to increase your income. So that's the cause. Like you're feeling miserable. The effect is like you're trying to increase your income. Yeah, it is hard to make money though. That's for sure. I mean, I have a hard time trying to increase my income because my what I have. I try my best, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone still does. I mean, that's determinism too, right? Like we want to try and enjoy our lives. The cause is like we want to feel comfort. We want to feel better. We don't want to feel like garbage. And the effect is because we feel like shit. That's why we cope. That's why we try our best to make our situation better if we can. But the thing is, like, there's certain things that you can't change, like your genetics and um, like the type of parents you have. Like, they can make you feel miserable for a long time. Yeah, that is a joke. What Race was saying, tax on like losses. It's just pathetic. Yeah, Donald Trump not doing a good job with that. That's for sure. Yeah, the hobbies are ways to cope. Like you're very good at art, man. So that helps you. Like say if you feel miserable, you go out and do art that makes you feel better. It's not like you choose to be miserable. You choose to. Yeah, that's nonsense. I don't think anyone chooses to be like in poverty. I don't think anyone chooses to uh like get bullied or be traumatized at war or get raped or just get hated on for no reason. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't like that shit either. I mean, I was trying to do my own thing with landscaping a couple years ago. Like, tried to do it for a couple years, and I tried to ask my dad for help because I guess that was an advantage, right? I was like some nepotism, and he was unwilling to help me, and I just kind of my bipolar when I went to hospitals and I spent all my money, and uh, my I guess my dad not helping me, and my customers were gone, made it to the point where I can't even do it. So it was yeah, it sucked. I was even trying to make my situation better, but just everything was gone, in a snap of a finger. Yeah, right. Yeah, it makes it harder, right? If you live in a job market that's like terrible, then it'll be harder for someone to boost their income. Yeah, it's like determined that they'll most likely have a hard time finding something. It could be determined that they won't. That's the brutal truth because of that. And if you don't have parents to support you, then that's just not good either. Yeah. Not everyone could do everything either. That's the thing. Like, I know I'm not good with my hands. I'm not good mechanical. Like, I just done manual labor, right? I tried that stuff and, you know, it didn't work. It was determined, I guess. Threatening war with NATO. Yeah, it could be. Could be a World War III. Yeah, NATO is like a big thing too. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but it can cause a problem since NATO was trying to tell like Russia to stop with the stuff in the Ukraine. So yeah, it's all problems. I mean, I'm not crazy about Ukraine either. Like, there's like one guy that seems kind of corrupt also. Just two corrupt politicians or something fighting over some BS, and the victims are the citizens. It seems like jingle bell, jingle all the way. I can't wait to go on my sleigh with the boys. Yeah, guess Putin would have to be enraged and shoot the nukes. Yeah, it seems like all these countries are corrupt, man. Just all want power, and they just want to cause more pain and suffering to like people. And the thing is, I understand is like when people have kids while war is going on, like why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'll never understand that shit. Those are the type of people I don't understand either. Yeah, I think Ohio would be a decent place, man. Legal weed is cheaper there. I think you could possibly get your own apartment, do good research, uh, all that shit. There's things to do there. I think that's a good destination, Ohio. And if you don't mind the cold there, it's okay. And obviously, it's not as cold as where I'm at, but it'll be good, I think, Ohio. I think I should have picked Ohio over like South Dakota. Man, yeah, saving up. Yeah, you'll get it, man. You get like a decent beater car, and it'll take you, what is it, like 8 hours from Jersey to get to Ohio, pretty much. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, have fun. It is the ride. My boss fucking sleigh. Hey, hey. Yeah, that's what my cousin's doing for Christmas. He's working for Christmas, sitting on the boss's lap. And the boss is like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And then cousin's like, "I want more overtime. I wanna, I wanna work without getting a raise." And then boss is like, "You'll get it in your stocking." Yeah, I guess I'm technically not a need because I'm kind of looking for a job. But I guess like my lifestyle is kind of like a need. I'm just doing DoorDash and Lyft right now. I've been shoveling snow for people too. So I was supposed to do it today. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that shit. I don't feel like going out there in the extreme cold all the fucking time. But I'm going to the temp agency Monday and trying to get a job because I need to start making income again. I don't want to wait too long, not spend all my savings. So I need to get some stuff. But yeah, it's been a good break though, ever since I quit that bullshit ass landscaping job. And anyways, that job was gonna go slow anyway, so it was a good time to leave. they were slowing down, and basically after that hardscape project we did, it was snowing, so it was kind of worth it. A better world. I don't know if it's possible, to be honest. You create more people, causes more problems. So that's what humans are doing. Maybe if it's less people, it could get better, but problems are still there. The only way things are better is when things are prevented. That'll never happen. That's what I think. I'm afraid of Ohio. That's why I drove past it. I went to Columbus. I don't know if I told you this, Race. I went to Columbus, Ohio, and uh, T Advice is on my Discord. He's trying to help me find a place, and I was I was looking for this place, and everything was booked up. Everything was like taken, which was fucking annoying. And then I was like, gonna go to this motel, and it looked so sketchy. And I went to the front desk, and there was nobody there, and there was plexiglass on the front desk, and there was a guy that came in reeking of weed, you know. And I mean, I don't mind people smoking, but for some reason, I had like out of my intuition, this guy seemed like he was up to no good, you know. It's like 4 a.m. at night, and he's just I don't know what's going on, you know. And I felt kind of weirded out, so I fucking booked it, and I drove for 12 hours that day, pretty much. And I I was like, I'm gonna go this Holiday Inn. Hopefully they have something open, and they didn't. And I was gonna sleep in my car, but I saw this other place right next door, and I got so lucky. I stayed at this motel in the middle of nowhere in Ohio, and I had to stay another day there because I was so goddamn tired. It was exhausting. Yeah, that's right, PSI Rock and Omega. Keep doing what you're doing, things will get better. You'll get things what you want if you work that much. Yeah, AI seems to be has more cons to me. It seems. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working towards something good. I don't think. Yeah, I went to Columbus. Yep. Yeah, that. I mean, I was by like the rich town too, trying to find a place, and I was in like the ghetto part too. Yeah, Columbus is something else, I guess. Yeah, Utopia's heaven. Like you can't have the good without the bad, so that doesn't make sense. That's why I don't believe in it. So yeah, but I'll say you don't want to go in the deep Midwest, though, like where I'm at. It's way too cold here. It's in the negatives all the fucking time. I was out there trying to get some sun just to walk around. My face was like so cold. I thought I was gonna get frostbite. It was that bad. Yeah, I mean, people are the bad, you know? Yeah, that'll be cool. It'd be cool to visit Arizona. I think that'll be kind of a cool thing to do. That's a place I'm thinking about going, but I don't know if I want to live there though. Might be too hot. I do like places that are more warmer, but I think that shit would affect my moods if I'm working outside too much, especially in 120-degree weather. I don't know if it would be a good idea because I'll get dehydrated easily, and that that'll affect my medicine because it's salt. So it's like I need salt in my system, which isn't good. Even if I drank electrolytes like Propel or just like had like the pouches, it wouldn't do enough. Yeah, people with the climate change, it's a real thing. It really is. I don't know if it's speeding up like people say, but I think it's caused a lot of problems though. Yeah, World War III. You know what I'm gonna solve? Make people fight. Yeah, I mean, they a lot of small businesses think that Trump is for them too, you know, because tax write-offs and like they won't be spend so much on taxes. It's all these politics shit. It's all messed up from both sides in a way. There's only a few select people that seem good, you know, kind of neutral. Yeah, but I don't know if you would like the extremes though, like a cold or hot though. I don't like the extreme of cold here. This shit is terrible. With Trump, I mean, I guess he says things how they are. I guess, I guess people like that. People like how he has no filter. I guess. Um, yeah, I guess Republicans like what he has to say and shit like that. Yeah, I'll take life seriously. Yeah, because they are stuck in their own delusion of like being too optimistic. That's what I think. Gotta be realistic about life, you know? A lot of these people aren't. Yeah, I'll say those numbers seem pretty accurate. Yeah, I'll say that seems pretty accurate, Edwin. Yeah, yeah, did have a silver spoon. Yep. Yeah, Donald Trump grew up rich. That guy. That's how he got all his investments and stuff. Yeah, yep. They do hurt people, I think. The feelings too. Feeling pain, feeling like shit, like it does matter, you know? We are led to believe things will get better, or for things to get worse. Yeah, I think this society is collapsing a lot. That's what I think. Yeah, but the weird thing is, Neuro, I don't have a high heating bill here. My utilities are actually not so bad. I think it depends on where you live, I guess. Um, Maybe if you had your own house here, yeah, you definitely would have a higher heating bill, most likely. I don't know. I never, because my heat's included with my rent, so it isn't too bad, I'll say. I have to pay my own electric and I have to pay to get my clothes washed, but yeah, go together. Yeah, but I don't think hell is real though, because you can't have bad without the good, you know? Those things will never make sense to me why people think there's a heaven and hell. Doesn't make sense. It's like a cope for people to say when someone does bad and they'll go to a bad place. They'll get their karma. They'll get their repercussions. When really they're just gonna go to the grave, non-existence, like everyone else. No matter who you are, like a good or a bad person, doesn't matter. That's the unfortunate truth. That's what I think. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things I like about Trump, though. I think the no tax on overtime is good. I think I think what he's doing to try to get the illegals out of the country's good. But now I'm starting to see ICE is kind of arresting people with their green card and their actual citizens. I don't think that's good though. So now I think ICE is getting a little too overboard with their shit. They're abusing the shit. Is there anything else? I mean, if he's going to give everybody $2,000 next month, not well, I keep saying next month. I wish it was that. Next year, he would give people $2,000. I mean, it won't do much, but I guess it's something. But I don't know. I don't like everything else he does. I don't like the Trump bill. I don't like the big bill, basically. It's affecting people with disabilities that aren't able to work. I understand there's people that are like uh, corrupting the system, but that's how the system is. It's just broken, and people are doing it. But I don't. It's not good either. But you can't just fucking do that with people that need it. That's not right. Yeah, it doesn't make sense having her hell. I never. It just not never makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean that's where we're gonna go, man. Man, it's not a good or bad thing, non-existence. It's just something neutral. It's just I feel like it's just part of life. Your brain shuts off. You don't have feelings anymore. You don't feel good or bad about it. You're just done. Your body's done. It's like a car. It broke down. Your body broke down. Yeah, I don't believe in the afterlife though. I think it's just something like say if people have a near death experience, just something that's in their head from like their past experiences and yeah, maybe some of that's real, right? But it's all that shit's in their conscious, like their memories, how they think, and it's all the brain, you know. And then the DMT releasing, that's all the brain, and thinking that they're going to heaven or hell. It doesn't make sense to me. Like when you're dead, you're dead. I think a lot of people, to me, fear the unknown. But I guess I don't know for sure. I guess there could be an afterlife, but I don't think so though. It don't make sense. Yeah, I mean, I think all these politicians are corrupt in a way. Even like the guy in Ukraine isn't right either. He's doing shit that's kind of slimy to the people there too. Zelensky guy. They're both not good. Two corrupt people fighting over corrupt shit. That's all I gotta say. And guess who's in the middle of it? The victims, the citizens. $2,000 to everybody. I don't know what it is for families, but like you'll get $2,000, kind of like a stimulus or something. That's what he's saying because of the tariffs and how that was affecting the country. What about $5,000? Yeah, it is weird to me with that stuff too. Fear and the unknown. Yeah, it is a coping mechanism. Exactly. That's how I view it too. Yeah, they've been under Patrick's rock for a long time. Yeah, shit hits the fan type of thing. Stock ammunition, get shelter and stuff. Yeah, I know this YouTuber is named Demcat. He talks about this shit all the time. Getting ready for the apocalypse. Yeah, society needs to wake up. Yeah, I mean, I go by policies. Like, there's policies on the left and right I agree with. I just don't pick a side. It doesn't make sense to me. One side virtue signals, the other kind of it can be corrupt in a way or something. Yeah, there is no afterlife. It's just something that activated in your brain, DMT. That's all it is. Make you hallucinate. That's all it basically is. Yeah, you might. I mean, I don't know what the requirements are to get $2,000, but I guess if you've been working a certain amount of time, you could get it. It's possible. I don't know if it's actually realistic though. Yeah, I don't know about it though. That's what I heard. So yeah, I mean it's not free money. I'll say I don't think it's free, but like at least you're getting something. I don't know. Nothing. I don't think anything's free at all. Keep people in line. Yeah, keep people in line to think that there's an afterlife. Yeah, money to invest his company. Wait, whose company? Oh, everyone can. Yep. Imagine if you're like in survival mode. You don't have your basic needs and shit. We're in like the purge. People are gonna be violent. Yep. Because survival's a real thing. Yeah. Yep. Maybe it's something they get. Imagine if they do that. They take it out of your social security. Here's your 2000. Increase surveillance. Yeah. Yeah. They already are doing that. They're asking like digital IDs online, pretty much. Government's watching. Invested Donnies. Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Yeah, be praying. Yeah, you'll get to heaven, Race. Keep praying. Yeah, yep. Yeah, anyone's capable of violence. It's not just like what you hear on the news, you know? Anybody. That shit don't discriminate. Yeah, best not to bring a kid in a place that has these fucking things. Yeah, get tired of people at NPCs. Yep. That'll always keep going on. They'll always outweigh us, you know? Why is it? Um, I mean, I guess the economy, I guess, cost of living, social media amplifying things. I mean, I always think society's always been fucked up. I think it's always been this way. Yeah, that's something I don't know because two people did something in the bedroom race for 10 minutes. Now you're born and experiencing this shit. That's my that's my assumption. Yeah, something else, man. Man, it's gotta get worse. Yeah, fighting back against criminals. Yep. Yeah, it's just fucking something else. Yeah, that shit is a problem though. Like the gangs, like in certain areas, and people want to fit in and they want to do violent things as initiation. Initiation, I mean, it's fucking something else. The thing is crazy too. It's not like violent gangs. This is like everywhere. You get initiated to like some hate group, or you get initiated to like a fraternity or a sorority, or they all do this hazing. They all want to give you all this unnecessary pain, and suffering to belong somewhere. It's crazy. Yeah, it shouldn't be that way. You stand your ground, like you should. You shouldn't get punished, right? It's a double standard. Why would you get punished when a bully bothers you? You know, you should be able to fight back. Yeah, yep. Crazy, man. The justice system is corrupt. Yeah, something else. Fucking yeah, America didn't really doesn't really do much for our people. That's for sure. Yeah, we need a Batman. Maybe Rohi will be the Batman. Go Gotham and put your uh put your like costume on and go back to the real world, this reality, and do this shit. Yeah, the law makes it hard to defend yourself, right? Yeah, human need. Yep, it's like a biological thing. Yeah, vigilante. Yep, punished for things that are unnecessary. Yeah, I think it's BS. Yep, in ways. An hour? Probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow if you're down. Kind of tired. Yeah, if you choose to be that way, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, you should fight for your property that's stolen. That's yours. That person took away something that was valuable to you, like your car, for example. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow, Black Hole. I'll be cool, man. Let's smoke a cigarette. I've been getting kind of hot in here. I don't think there's a way to turn the heat down in this place. I don't know. I don't really see like a thing to turn it down. I think it's illegal to fight for your property if it's stolen. Why do you think that? I don't know. I feel like if someone took something that was valuable, like my car, and I had to go to work and I use it, it was mine. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like I would fight for it. Yeah, yep. Guess like a straight man, for example, it's just harder to find the right fucking partner. At times. It's gonna be cold as hell out there, but I don't care. Oh man, feels weird out here. Try to cut back on these. Start with a non-menthol. The American law says it's illegal to fight if your property's stolen. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Fucking, it needs to change. I don't understand. Same goes with vandalism. Yeah, everything's fucking backwards or something. What's Rocio Luque from Argentina? Yeah, I'm in South Dakota. Yeah, it depends on the police. Yeah, not all police are not on your side too. There could be some pigs. The thing is, I do support the police, but like I don't support like the ones that are using their power to with corruption. Which happens a lot. I'll say this state I live in is a heavy police state. That's probably why there's a low crime rate. Probably. I don't know. That's what I heard though.
Yeah, that is a long time ago. They're pushing back GTA 6, I heard, or something. Yeah, Life S choke hard dose. Yep, that'll come soon, man. Why they need a lot of police? Uh, I mean, I think it's good. I think it's good to have police. It does help get rid of like all the bad shit, I guess. But there's still crime here, though. I think the crime here is getting. They say some people think the crime here is getting worse. There's actually people. There's shootings here sometimes. There's. I just was at a grocery store. Someone's car got stolen. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess it's more of a. I think it's like since it's like more of a red state. It's kind of more police. Hola, me llamo Esteban. Hey, I know a little Spanish, a little bit. De donde eres? Yeah, yep. Cost of living, even like a place like this, cost living high. It can happen to people here. And plus, like South Dakota, I mean, I guess if you brought on more people, it'd be more crime here. Obviously, there's only 200,000 people where I live at, so you probably won't see as much here compared to when I like was in Minneapolis, for example. Yeah, but I'll say the thing is with this state here, like they really try to catch you with traffic though. You really gotta watch your speed here. They'll pull you over and shit. Yeah, that's the stereotype. Yeah, that is true though. There's a lot of police officers that do act like bullies and shit. They feel like they want to fucking like control everybody all the time. I mean, I have a cousin that's like a state trooper, and I don't know if he's like that, but that would be terrible if I find out. Yeah, they're like bullies, some of them. Yeah, the roads here are something. I always think about doing DoorDash and shit, but the roads are just out of control. So much snow. It's ridiculous. But I'll say the cops in Philly though, they don't care. They always focus on the deep crimes all the time and very little things. Like if your bike is stolen down there, they won't give a shit. They won't even do anything. The cops in Philly. Yeah, oh man, I guess being a police officer is a hard job. You get a lot of fucking stigma, I guess, from it. You know. Yeah, that's terrible. You don't deserve that, Rohai. A decade of abuse and trauma and unnecessary poverty that you were born in. You know. And then you had to fucking put in effort to fucking get out of there, you know. And that probably wasn't easy, man. That definitely was stressful, I believe. And that's just coming from someone that never experienced that, you know, like poverty and shit. Kind of weird. I kind of grew up like upper middle class, but like now I'm kind of like poor now, you know. Even though like I'm able to be comfortable here in a way, I guess. Not comfortable, but I don't know what the word is for that. I'm able to pay my bills. I guess that's what that is. Make it by.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part too. There's parents that are well off and they have kids and they don't even teach them for the real world, and they left them in the dirt too, and they could just leave them in poverty. I think that's what happened to deconstructing narcissism. I think he had parents that had money, and he's in a situation that he never asked for. Yeah, it'll always be in your head though. That time, I guess, right? That never goes away. Like the trauma and all that shit. Still have to have ways to cope from it in ways. Yeah, non-existence. Yep. Yeah, that's what I think. Too much snow, man. I can't wait to get out of here. It's too cold. Affects my moods. And the cost of living's good here, but just ain't worth it. What's up, JC? Anti-nihilist? What's going on, man? Hmm. Yeah, the roads just don't look good, man. Goodness. Go to work tomorrow? Yeah, hopefully it's tolerable, man. I heard you're like just watching the cameras, right? You're not doing that customer service work, are you? Just woke up, had almost no sleep. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Yeah, fucking work can do that to you. Make you feel anxious and make you feel sleep deprived. I always hate like coming into work and dealing with that too. Yeah, your dad's something else, man. Pathetic how he treated you. Unnecessary. Yeah, tomorrow night's good. I'm not doing anything tomorrow night. I may be doing DoorDash and Lyft tomorrow night, but late tomorrow night if you're around. So late tomorrow night would be pretty good. We'll see. I'll let you know. Uh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you're a bartender. Yeah, I think maybe you should try get into security, man. That could give you like the experience. Like if you go to Ohio, you could be a security guard. If you could handle shift work, should be slow. Yeah, that's good. Be good to like save your money for the car and you can leave. Yeah, feel good. Yeah, oh man, I kind of get like that. I always kind of want to feel good and feeling like garbage. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, sometimes feeling good, you want to do that too much, you can get like consequences from it. I experienced that a good amount of times. Amazon, yeah, Jeff Bezos, yeah, yeah. I never. My friend's kind of like that. He buys a lot of shit too much. He's a lot different than me. He's more materialistic. He'll buy a lot of things on Amazon constantly. I don't do that though. Sunday evening. That don't sound too bad. You could sleep in and stuff. What's up, Jeff? Feeling good from suffering? I guess like at the gym, I feel like I'm suffering lifting the heavy weight, but I feel I have like a good feeling. I don't know, something like that. I think it's different than unnecessary suffering. That's not good. They say suffering makes you stronger, but over time, like you're not gonna be stronger when you're older. You're gonna get weaker. It's just inevitable. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want something on there, you can buy it. I was kind of more materialistic when I was with my dad not too long ago, but now I'm trying to, because I'm on my own and stuff. I gotta try to be more minimalistic now. Try to like I had bought everything for the apartment already. I'm not buying more shit. Now I'm just saving my money to get out of here, and the stuff I'm able to bring, I'm trying to put it in my car and book it. So this is all like these are the tables is all I need. I don't need some fancy furniture. I can take that with me. It's easy. Just fold it. Same with the chairs and obviously that mattress I can't bring. 'Cause that's too big and I don't want that mattress. That's stiff. But I guess I could take the drawers. I can use my drill and uh, like drill out the screws and stuff and put them apart and I can take that with me. And then the compartments they fold, so that's a good thing too. I have all my cooking stuff, my utensils, and that's all I kind of need. And I have like cleaning things, like a vacuum and uh, like something to clean the floor, like my brush here, and then I have like a Swifter to kind of clean it off. That's all I need though. I guess I try to do more experiences over materialism. I guess, but I don't want to do too much experiences either. Gotta be smart with that too. I guess, especially if you're not making that much money, kind of want to like plan it more. Yeah, I get tired of being tired, man. Get tired of just doing the same shit all the time. Yeah, shit's tired. Yeah, I think Monday I'll see I can do more videos and stuff. Been just trying to take it a break for a little bit. Yeah, some people have addictive personalities too, pretty much. Yeah, if you could do so with self control, it doesn't affect your life, and there's nothing wrong with it. I gotta lay off them cigarettes. I don't want to turn that into something. Been kind of back on that again because of how stressed I was, dealing with the cold and hardly any sunlight, and the isolation is fucking hard to deal with. Very fucking hard at times, especially when you don't really know anybody here. Like I kind of know the guy from my YouTube, but I don't really know him like that. So it's just kind of it's difficult. I had to talk to my real life friend today, uh, just to talk to somebody. And then my brothers, I can talk to them when I can, when they're available, I guess too. So sometimes it's hard when they're not available. So it's just kind of that's why I kind of do the YouTube a lot more. It kind of helps in a way. Like even when I work like a job, I'll interact with people, but it's not the same. It's just talk about work and I try to get through it. I guess like if I live in a place that has more things to do, it doesn't have to be like crazy shit. Like with the if the weather's better, I could cope better with it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like being alone, but the loneliness can get to me at times. It kind of sucks. Sometimes it kind of just gets to you a lot here too. Even kind of when I was in Minneapolis trying to like have some fun for the weekend, I kind of felt that way. 'Cause, I didn't feel fulfilled either that much, but at least it was okay for a bit, take a break from here. And now I'm not even trying to have fun really that much. Trying to just save and get out, and hopefully the next place I go to is like better. I feel like I'm content with it. Like the weather's got to be a top priority with me now. If the weather is not good, then I'm just not gonna feel good. It's kind of crazy how I thought I was gonna help my dad, and the money I had, I was gonna buy a truck. I was searching for a truck the whole time, and then all of a sudden, like when that shit happened, everything was gone, you know. And I just fucking moved somewhere far. Muchas gracias. Yeah, that's what you would say as a boss. Mi trabajo más. That's what he would say too. Nah, not really. I kind of know. I kind of heard of it. Don't know what it means though. Thanks much. Yeah, he'll say that to the boss when he's getting the hours he needs. Yeah, that's what I need to get. I need to get vitamin D pills. So this is making me my bipolar worse. This shit. Definitely need it. Next time I go to the store, I'm gonna get some. It's difficult. It's gonna be a long winter. It seems like It's gonna be hard to deal with this though. Yeah, feeling lost for a long time. Yeah, because of society and like childhood too can cause that. Yeah, I think the vitamin D pills would help a lot. My brother was telling me that shit too. It's like hard to deal with. Like there's hardly any sunlight here at times, and it just really affects me hard. It's just too much. Like it was a little different where I'm from. It wasn't so bad, but like here it's just intense. I just hope like obviously I could get through this hopefully, but um I could just get through this till the spring, and the spring will be fucking a lot easier, you know. Yeah, it is a joke when you can't do what you want. Yep. You got it recommended. Well, welcome, man. Welcome to the stream, I guess. What are we talking about? Talk about anything on here, to be honest with you. But I mean, if you want to check my channel out, I talk about like a lot of things, like black pill stuff. I talk about why it's selfish to have kids, and like if you do have a kid, there's all kinds of outcomes that can affect the kid in a way where it's bad. You know, it's what I talk about on here, and I do video requests for people. So if you have a video request, I'll try to get to it. As long as the video request isn't something that'll get me banned on YouTube. So yeah, I need to get the pills, man. Hopefully they're not so expensive, the vitamin D stuff. Probably can get them at the grocery store. Bienvenidos o en vivo. Yeah, learn to be bilingual like me because I'm positive and well, if you are not bilingual, how are you supposed to get jobs that involve talking to all kinds of people with different language? Yeah, yep. Yeah, it is a joke when it is worse in the parents' generation, right? Because you would think that the parents would, like, what am I saying? You would think that you would have a life like your parents, but it isn't like that, I guess. What I eat? I ate some chicken parm, some vegetables, and I ate a couple yogurts and uh, ate some eggs. That's it. Yeah, those for vitamin D. Yeah, I guess I can get it from food also, but I think the vitamin D pills will be better because it's has more for it. Uh, yeah, I'm okay, dude. The pills are cheap. Yeah, I believe it. I don't think they're too much money, I guess. Yeah, could write down a list of why it's a joke, pretty much. Pork tongue. How's that, man? Is that any good? Probably expensive, I guess. I'll probably never really buy pork that much. I'll probably just get like basic, like chicken, ground meat, stuff like that. Yeah, at least the parents need to put in the effort to make sure that their kids live a better life. Right. Exactly. Yeah, I could do a video with that, man, again. I did that at a random, that shit. Yeah, but it is the parents' fault when like they're being abusive to their kids, they're neglecting their kids' needs. It is a lot of the parents' fault when they prepare their kids for the real world. A lot of parents need to take accountability. It's not, yeah, the system too, but I think the parents are the ones that need to take accountability more. And a lot of times the parents don't consider their kid have a bad life. They don't even consider what genetics they're going to give them that can impact them. They're not always the ones that are success stories either. There's ones that uh, make it a hard time going through all the hurdles, you know? Yeah, that'll be a big competition, those videos. What's what do you mean by that, race? Yeah, yep. Millennials and Gen Z got fucked over. That's for sure. Yeah, isn't this life so great? You could bring like 20 kids in this world and they can all be introduced to Jeff Dahmer. Is that great? Jeff Bezos. Yeah, you could meet Jeff Bezos one day at the warehouse. That's why you should bring a child so he can or she can go do that and come home and do it the next day over and over again. Yeah, we'll do a video like that again. Nah, yeah, I do remember part five, but I don't remember what I said exactly. Probably something similar to the shit I said earlier in this fucking channel. I don't know, pillar? I guess. I mean, I think the black pill makes sense. I think it's like a tool to see where you're at, but I don't think it should be toxic. Yeah, part eight. Yeah, part eight was the last one. Yep, in that channel. Yeah, we'll do a new series again though. We already did Tired of Life already. We already did Life as a Joke, so we'll do some more. Yeah, part nine. Yeah, that was part nine. Life as a Joke. Tired of Life is probably the same thing, I think. Stoicism. Yeah, I know what stoicism is. Yep. I think it can get toxic sometimes, but I think it's good to be stoic in a way where you are direct and you say what you mean instead of the thing is with stoicism, a lot of people think you should ignore something. You should ignore the problem and act like a tough guy. That's toxic with that. That's not what stoicism is. Stoicism should be like you should be assertive and try to speak what you mean and stuff like that. Yeah, that'll be a long ass video. That one. It was weird. Yeah, I didn't have a phone holder in some of them. I had to put it like on the corner of my car, kind of. Yeah, I'm weird like that. Yeah, you can ask me anything, man. Man, that's what this stream is. Yeah, on stream. Yeah, well, I don't know what my cousin was doing on stream. He's trying to. I think he can't handle the negativity, so he does like an egg roll and try to make sure that they're not possessing him. You know. If you could change one thing in your life that would make you absolutely happy, uh, what would you change? I guess not work with my dad. I guess that one because I feel like I deeply regret that. And that's why I feel that's why I was homeless. That's why I moved up to the middle Midwest basically. And all those times I was in mental hospitals and when I was working with my dad, just wasn't worth it because he wasn't teaching me stuff and uh, like I just had problems, you know. I guess I should have moved out earlier in my 20s, but my mental health wasn't there. So yeah, I guess that's one thing I would change back then, you know. Probably would have made me feel a little better, but I don't think it would make me content like that. Yeah, you're not guaranteed. Yep. Right. Yeah, trying to do the same thing, right? To get a quality of life. Everyone wants that shit. Not everyone's guaranteed to get it, which is messed up. To go, it's very good. What's it about? Get away, you Duma! Where's the cross? Oh my god, they're taking me over. I'm getting possessed. But as long as I stay positive and I stand up straight and I'm assertive and I'm stoic, they'll get away. Nah, it's okay, man. It's okay. I mean, I'm more pessimistic about life, but I try to keep it realistic where I do see good, you know? That's kind of like what my channel is. I'm more pessimistic on life and stuff. Ah, that's what it was about. Hmm. Me, sit on Tubi, race. I don't like reading books personally, though. But what's it about? Leave Earth? Nah, I think my cousin's gonna stay and try to stop the end times from happening from all the negativity. That's what he's been saying on the videos. He don't want to give up. Nah, I never been asked that. I mean, I had people tell me I look pretty young, I guess, for my age. I had people ask me, are you married?" I had that a lot. I had that start happening like a couple years ago. Are you married? It's fucking annoying. Well, I'm gonna fill some my water real quick. Yeah, I'm not married. Yeah, stop asking that. Right. I think that's like too personal. You know, why do people have the right to ask that shit all the time? Never understand it. I'm just filling this up, and I'll catch up on the comments here. 'Cause I'm kind of thirsty. Yeah. It's on Disney Plus. Yeah, I gotta get the subscription. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get that though. Maybe if I could watch it for free somehow. Like someone on my Discord was telling me how to watch movies for free. I could probably watch on there. Saw the light. Yeah, probably it's probably about like think more of the moment. Don't think about the future all the time or the past. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I think about the past or future too much, it does make me feel worse, you know? I don't believe in seeing the light, though. Like that shit. Yeah, get married and reproduce. Like, if we don't do that, how are we supposed to have workers? If we don't have workers, then how am I supposed to change my baby's diaper? How am I supposed to get back to work the next day if there's no construction workers fixing the roads? We need people. If we don't have 2.7 births, then how are we supposed to like be part of a society? It's just I don't want this negativity to bother me. No, that's the thing. I never said like a hell no, but I kind of just said no, and uh, I just said that women are expensive type of thing. That's what I kind of said. Like getting married. Yeah, die for the rich. Yep. Go see the light. Like, look at this world. Who created this? If you're not a believer, you gotta see the light some more. You see the light. Yeah, I mean, I try to stay positive, but this negativity trying to control my personality. But I ain't letting them stop me because I stayed up straight with a big chest and I yell at the top of my lungs and be like, "Get off me, you negativity!" You like that video? I appreciate that, man. I mean, I made a video like that last year too. Not last year. Yeah, I guess it was last year with my old channel. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, right. So, like, some of that is too optimistic. I can't. A lot of that shit is just isn't realistic, you know. I guess some of that's too pessimistic as well, but I kind of lean more the pessimism. I try to be realistic about it. Yeah, active positive is trying to cope from negativity. Yeah, mainstream content on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of that shit's fake, man. A lot of it's fucking fake. Nah, what song is there? Look at you doomers. Just don't even want to clean up the dishes. You guys don't even want to throw the trash. You guys don't want to sweep the floor. Fucking laziness. It's just pure negativity. Rather sit in your bed all day and just watch this bullshit black pill content and like saying that, oh, the system, the parents, when really it's your fault. Take accountability. Listen to it. I'll check it out, man. No, I'll check it out tomorrow or something. It's funny. Yeah, I guess don't give me the details. So, see, I'll check it out. California girls. Yeah, she was pretty attractive on that music video. So, too much stupid shit. Too much black pillars. Too many nonconformists. Too many needs, hickomories, anti-nihilists, anti-workers, quitters, non-believers. Too much bullshit. Nice to meet you, man. I mean, guess if you are interested in watching my channel, you can if you want. Yeah, too many hickomories. Like we need to wipe them out. Like if they take over your mind, you'll become them, and sooner or later, this will be like the movie I Am Legend, and fucking like this whole world will be gone. And I'm the Messiah. I'm the chosen one. I'm here to stop it. All right, I'll try to do that video request for you, man. Yeah, it looks like a good one. Yeah, they don't offer you a cash bonus and just they give you just fucking food. Yeah, I won't say too much. I'll say it in a video. Yeah, I love sausage pizza, and if I want like some condiments on there, I ask the boss for it. I tell, hey boss, you forgot some condiments. Bring that special over. Uh, the boss has the formula. Me drink that shit. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess that's what was good about Domino's when I worked there. I ate some pizza, I guess. It wasn't the best, but something. Rather have a cash bonus, though. Just add that special flavor on it, supervisor. I'm hungry. I need to be fulfilled. Spread that positivity on that pizza. Spread it like you mean it. need some vitamin D. It's winter. Boss, it's winter time. I need some vitamin D. Pull it out. Hey, I gotta use my other phone. We'll do the live for another hour or so. Gotta charge this phone soon. There's too much doom shit. Just laying around all day and using your left hand, trying to say, "Oh, this life's pointless. There's no purpose in this life. I don't have any free will." When really, you do have free will. Get the fuck up. Get a job. Start working on your personality. Stop worrying about your height and your face because you need to embrace that. Go out there and be a good worker, and things will come to you. Just believe in yourself. See the light some more. Yeah, with my water tanks. I need all this water to be hydrated for the job. They just eat Cheetos all day. Just sit around and just like roll in the bed and eat Cheetos and trying to use your left hand and trying to smell their hand smell like goo, and it's bullshit. I don't do that stuff. Go out there and work on your personality and you could be fruitful and multiply so you could show them that you're a hard worker. Yeah, I dream about those things all the time. It's just when I have a bad dream, I always think about the boss, and when I do that, I won't be thinking about negativity in my dreams. So I just stop, drop, and roll to stop the negativity from coming to my head, you know? What's up, Josh? Too much negativity. Like, you should go out there and smile more. Go out there with an optimistic mindset. Learn to have some thick skin. Just say some positive words in the mirror and just fight off the negativity in your head. Can't sleep. Yeah, I feel that, man. The insomnia fucking kills. Go out there and meet people. Go fucking touch some grass. You see a negative guy, you say, "You fun at parties, huh?" Yeah, yep. That's how I feel at times. I feel like nothing goes right or anything. Fight off negativity. Let me end this live.